Hey beauties, hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you all guys doing? On today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys step by step on the things I do, the products I use, and how I was able to create this whole look. So yeah guys, let's keep going. Yeah, I did my eyebrows off camera. Next, I set my eyelids using my concealer. Grab my damp beauty blender, using this to blend in my lids area like this. Went ahead and grabbed my eyeshadow palette and using a fluffy edge brush, applying this creamy shade into my crease area, like to set my crease areas. Applying this to both eyes, yeah, like this. Return back to my eyeshadow palette and I'm using this red shade as my transition, using a pointed, precise, small brush to apply this around my crease, like swiping this into my crease area, and hence using force. I'm not going to be dragging this around my crease. Swipe this into my crease like this to my outer corner and into my inner corner like this, swiping it in, and I repeat same in both eyes. So yeah, I'll let you all keep washing. Next is to apply this brown shade using my pointed precise brush to blend and smoke out my transition shade, the shade I put around my crease. I'll keep blending this out. I'll keep blending and blending so as to make it look more seamless, symmetrical, and defined. Next is to grab my fluffy brush and I'm using this creamy shade, applying this to my crease area and the upper part of my lids close to my brow bones. I'll swipe this in, blend as much as possible so as to avoid having harsh lines. Next is to cut my crease, and for this I'm using my P. Louise eyeshadow base, applying this to the back of my hand using a flat edge precise brush to cut out my crease like this. I'm gonna cut the both eyes. So yeah, let's keep going. After cutting and setting out my crease, return back to my eyeshadow palette and I'm using the first red shade I use as my transition, applying this with a flat edge precise brush into my crease area like this, and I'm patting this into my lids, patting it and ain't using force in this process. I'll keep patting and swiping it to my inner corner and my outer corner like this. So I'll keep patting it into my eyes. I'll keep patting and I'll repeat same in both eyes. So yeah guys, I'll let you all keep washing. So after setting my crease, return back to my eyeshadow palette and I'm using this dark shade, using a pointed brush to apply this to my outer corner like this. I'll swipe this in and I'll try as much as possible to incorporate both shades together. I'll try to blend this so as to have a clean and seamless look. I'll keep blending this. I'll keep blending and swiping it into my outer corner like this. So yeah, let's keep going. So next, I took my eyeliner and I'm using this to intensify the outer corner of my lids like this. I'll try as much as possible to incorporate both shades together using my eyeliner to draw my wings and yeah, to swipe this into my crease area like this so as to have a nice, cute and defined look. After applying my eyeliner, went in with my pointed brush, using this to blend both my eyeliner and my dark shade together so as to make it look more precise. Next is to apply my glinter liner into my crease area like this. I'll be very careful while doing this. Return back to my eyeshadow palette and I'm using this golden shimmer shade, using a flat edge brush to apply this to my inner tear dull, applying this to my both inner tear dull like this. I'll try as much as possible to incorporate all shades together so as to make it look more symmetrical. Yeah, so that was basically all I did, guys. Let's keep going. Applying my mascara into my natural lash before applying my false lashes. So after applying my false lashes, went in with my eyeliner, and I'm gonna use this to draw a tiny wings around my lash area like this so as to make it look more natural and more defined. Return back to my eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna dab into those creamy shade using my fluffy brush to smoke and blend out my brow bones area like this. So next is to move on to the skin, which is my face. Firstly, I went ahead to wipe out the excess fail I had from my eyeshadow. Next, I prime my face using my Fenty Beauty face primer before applying my foundation, and I'm using my Juvia's Place foundation on this video. Applying this to my face using my tiny little brush to apply this to my face. That way I don't go overboard. After applying my foundation, next is to apply my concealer. For concealer, I'm using my Juvia's Place concealer, applying this to my under eyes, around my mouth, and here went ahead and grabbed my beauty blender, and I'm using this to pat it into my skin, like patting my concealer, like ain't using too much force in this process, patting and blending it into my skin like this, patting, tapping and blending. So yeah, in that way you're going to have a nice, cute and defined blending look. Let's keep going. Next is to contour. For contouring, I'm using my contour stick by Fenty Beauty, applying this to my chin areas, my forehead, the corner of my nose. Grab my blender brush, blending this into my skin. I'll keep blending and blending until I have a nice, cute and defined blending look. So yeah guys, let's keep going. After blending in my contour areas, my concealer, next is to set the areas where I conceal, and for that I'm using my Juvia's Place setting powder, applying this using a beauty blender to apply this to my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, my chin areas, my forehead. So I'll keep pressing this into my skin. Next is to grab my pointed blending brush, and I'm using this to doff out the excess setting powder I have on. I'll keep doffing this out, doffing and try as much as possible to blend it in so as to make it look more defined. So I'll keep going this way. At a point I changed my pointed brush. I went in using a tiny little pointed brush to doff out my under eyes area. Next is to set my whole face, and for that I'm using my MAC Studio Finish powder to set my whole face, blending and doffing out if any excess powder. Next is to return back to my eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the first red shade we use as our transition shade, applying this to my water underline using a very small precise brush to apply this to my water underline. Next is to fix and set my whole face up, and I used my Kiko setting spray for that. Went in using my bronzer, applying this to my brow bones using a flat edge precise brush for this, applying my bronzer to the bridge of my nose, and yeah, of course the temple of my head. It's time to apply my blush, applying this with a flat edge brush to my chin areas. Try as much as possible to blend this into my skin like this. So it's time to apply some bronzer, and I'm using my mineral finish bronzer from MAC. Applying this using my bronzer brush to apply this to my chin areas. So yeah guys, this was basically all I did for this video. Next is to apply my lipstick, and on this video I'm going to combine two lipsticks together, so try as much as to achieve this desired shade I'm going for. So I'm combining those two lipsticks together, the red and the pink together. So yeah guys, this was basically all I did for this video. So let's keep going. So after combining both shades together, this is what it looks like. This is what the final look is. So right now guys, I'll go off camera to style and unravel my hair, and I will be right back to show you guys the final look.